Hello everybody, my name is Anthony Effort and welcome back to yet another episode of God's Secret. Now before we get into the actual video, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button, not only so we have that goal of 1 million subscribers within a year, but also so we get 2,000 as quickly as possible and my buddy Chad quits smoking once and for all. And with all that being said, it is now time to get into the actual topic for today's video, which is quite simply, always keep God number one. Always keep God as your number one focus, because here's the thing. So many people will comment and say to me, I don't get anything out of Mass. Well, here's the thing. You don't go to Mass to get something. You go to Mass to give your worship to God. You go to Mass to worship God and really make the point that He is the number one focus in your whole entire life. And here's the thing. So many people might think, oh, why does He deserve to be the number one focus? It's not about Him deserving to be the number one focus or not. I mean, He does deserve to be the number one focus in our life. But the thing is, the reason it's so important to make Him number one isn't just because He deserves it, but it's because your life works so much better when you do it that way. As a matter of fact, your life doesn't work properly when you look at it any other way. God always has to be your number one focus. God has to be our number one focus, because here's the thing. We're all religious. Some of it's just worship false gods. And the thing is, we don't even realize this, but when we don't put God number one, when we don't make God the primary focus in our life, something else becomes the primary focus in our life. And when something else becomes the primary focus, or our God, when something else becomes our God besides actual God, it is a major, major problem in our life. And again, that's why it's so harmful to look at it like, oh, why does God deserve to be number one? We don't just put Him number one because He deserves it. We put Him number one because life doesn't work properly when we live it any other way. Life only works properly when we make serving God and worshiping Him our number one focus. And that's why it's so important to get a close relationship with Jesus. It's so important to get a close relationship with Jesus, and it's so important to emulate Him the best you can, because the better you emulate Jesus and the more you act like Him, the better and better your life is going to be. So with all that being said, keep God as your number one focus, and your life will be so much better because of it. And with all that being said, thank you for watching. I love you all. God bless.